Now we move over to an examination of the vestibular system, and the first step is to check for a spontaneous nystagmus. This can be done by so-called Francis glasses. Thereby you check in particular for a peripheral vestibular spontaneous nystagmus, which can be typically suppressed by visual fixation, and therefore you would not see it without Francis glasses, but with Francis glasses you can see it. A new approach is the use of these glasses, which are much cheaper and easy to handle. They also prevent visual fixation and thereby a suppression of the nystagmus by visual fixation. The next thing is to perform the head shaking test. Please close your eyes. I'll shake your head about 20 times. And now open your eyes. Now I'll look if you have a head shaking nystagmus. For instance, if you have a peripheral deficit on the left side, head shaking maneuvers will induce a nystagmus to the right. But if you have a cerebellar problem, you may also get a nystagmus in the vertical plane by horizontal head shaking maneuvers. And finally, we do the head impulse test, which is the most important test for the vestibular ocular reflex. You just look straight ahead, fixate a target. I hold your head very tight. Make sure that your cervical spine is passively movable, and then we make a very quick turn. And you fixate the target, and I will check if the eyes stay on the target or move with the head, and you do a refixation saccade. This would indicate a deficit of the vestibular ocular reflex. Okay. The patient has to look into the bucket, and the only thing the patient sees is this vertical line, so that he or she cannot orient on other vertical lines. And then the patient tells the examiner what he or she thinks is vertical. So you look into the bucket and tell me what you think is vertical. Turn it to the left or to the right. Okay, now the other way. Just say stop when you think it's vertical. Okay, perfect. So the next step of the examination is so-called visual fixation suppression of the VOR. This is a very important test for the function of the flocculus. So the patient should fixate the nails of her thumbs and then do a combined movement of the head and the target with the same angular velocity. And the doctor checks if the eyes stay on the target or if you can see some quick and slow movements which indicate an impaired suppression of the VOR. Okay, and you can stop here. Perfect.